Hi everybody, welcome to this Pro Division specific playthrough free video guide for the Southern Safari tournament here on the BK Golf Clash YouTube channel. Please give me a thumb up on the video if you don't mind, and make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. Totally free to do both of those. Now, these are replays from the previous tournament we had, which was exactly the same course and exactly the same modifier, that is tailwinds only. There is a very high likelihood of repeat wind angles, so although these winds do not match like for like a particular round this week, it is a video you will be able to refer back to and tweak from there, because there is not a lot of difference between the wind angles in terms of degrees when we have a tailwind modifier. So keep checking it throughout the week and share with your friends and clanmates in the game. We have a similar one for expert as well. Timestamps in the video description down below. Good luck. So on hole number 1, I'm going to use the extra mile and a katana. We're going to go with 3 top spin and 3 bars side spin to the right, and we're going to set up with the second bounce after adding spin in the centre of that little dent in the fairway up ahead. You can see there just where that bounce is. Top of +9 with extra mile level 8. That will be max with extra mile 6 and 7. You can use a different club, of course, if you want to, in which case just focus on the second bounce once you've added spin. Adjust max +10 power 2 settings, and then we're going with outer wall curl to the right. Bear in mind with extra mile, especially level 6, you may well be in the rough with a great left here. It is quite a narrow line, but you want a drive distance of around 355 yards. Second shot, we're going to make a white ring fringe check, WFC on the notepad. It was +4 here. Now, if you are a little bit short and you run out of plus numbers, then you can count rings short as well. It's 2% slider per ring as well as per yard. It's a no spin shot, so just set up with the ball guide, tip of the ball guide slightly short of the cup. Of course, your ball guide, if you have a lower level thorn, will be a bit shorter than that, so compensate accordingly. You can also check the position of the third bounce. 82% slider, 10% elevation for a +4 white fringe check. That's top of the white ring touching the fringe. Pull over the bullseye and hit perfect, and you've got a very good chance for your eagle on hole 1. Hole number 2, we're going to go with the extra mile and a tighten. 2.5 top spin and 2 bars side spin to the right, setting up with the red ring, half of the red ring inside the rough on the right hand side. You'll see that just there with the extra mile. We're at +14 with the extra mile 8. That will be at P3 max with extra mile 6 and 7. Ball guide is pointing, as you can see, at the right edge of that left hand bunker up ahead. So if you've got a different and more accurate driver, you can use that if you would like. We're going to adjust max +10 power 3 settings here, and once we've done that, we're going to take our shot. We're going to go with 3/4 ball curl to the right. Important not to add any unwanted overpower here, otherwise you may risk rolling too long on the drive. So just a word of warning there. Perfect ball away, and again, you want to get a perfect. Great left may well risk the rough here, as may great right. So try and hit perfect. Drive distance is going to be around 350 yards. Second shot, you need the big dog or the cataclysm, and we're going to bounce down primarily to secure our eagle with an outside chance of the albatross. 1 bar backspin, 1 bar side spin to the left. You might need to alter the backspin slightly, just get that first bounce just over the rough and the bunker there. Little bit of a gap between the first bounce and the rough. In the end, I went with 0.8 backspin here, and I'm aiming a little bit left of pin. Will need a tweak if you want to aggressively pursue the albatross, though. This one does miss just on the left hand side, so if you want to have a go and attack the pin even more, then you can just aim a little bit further to the right. Max +20 power 3, and a nice perfect ball here, as we're using a wood club with lower accuracy than the sniper, and we get to green, we get the zoom in, but we've secured the eagle, which is the primary objective on this tough par 5. Hole 3, we're going to use the sniper and a katana, and we're finding our landing position first. The top of +4 yards with the blue ring touching the rough. That's with sniper level 9. Sniper 10 will be at the top of +2 yards. Then we're adding spin, and here I settle with 2 backspin and 2 right spin, and the ball guide will be missing to the left of the pin as shown. So go back, pause the video, check your position with the ball guide, because the offset is important, because the cross tailwind will push us a bit to the right. Mid plus 15, power 4 settings, and regardless of your club level, we're going to use sniper 10 numbers. So mid plus 15, power 4 settings, sniper 10 numbers, and subject to any wind angle tweaks, that falls nicely for a hole in 1. Hole number 4, we're going to go with the extra mile and a katana, 4.5 top spin, 3 bars side spin to the left, and we're setting up with the bullseye in the middle of that fairway there, at the top of plus 3 with the extra mile 8, top of plus 5 with extra mile 6 and 7, and you'll see the third bounce in that little light part of the tree shadow up ahead, but primarily we're looking at the bullseye being in the middle on that highest part of the first fairway. Max plus 10, power 2 is the adjustment here, and once we've taken our shot, you will need to write down your drive distance because you'll need it for the approach. Finally, we're going with outer wall curl to the left. So drive distance here 351, and that is going to equal a slider percentage of 40% for your second shot. Max backspin, half a bar side spin to the left. I'm going for the draw shot here because otherwise playing a standard bounce up with backspin, even though it is possible and has been done a lot in the past, there is a glitchy spot here, and it's very difficult sometimes to avoid that. So to take the glitches out of the equation completely, going to go with this method. Ball guide coming back through the hole, and we're adjusting 40% slider, 10% elevation. It's 2% slider per yard. So if you drive longer, for example 353, you would go 36% slider. If you're enjoying the free content and want to help support the channel and help me produce more free content with your support, then join us over on patreon.com/BK Golf Clash. If you sign up, we've got 10% off memberships currently. You get early access to my Academy tutorial videos when we produce any of those before they go on the main channel, and also my special feature video which is about to launch, which is taking you inside Golf Clash headquarters. We also offer general elevation sheets for Checkpoint Challenge and also Tour Play shootouts. So check us out there, lots of stuff by way of Patreon perks if you want to support the channel. Any help is greatly appreciated. Hole 5, mid plus 0, power 1. Adding spin as shown, and we're having the yellow ring just overlapping the rough line with the ball guide, approximately half a green square through the pin. Through the cup, rather. Okay, we need a katana for the side spin, and you'll see there just a little bit of the yellow ring coming outside of the rough. Mid plus 0, power 1, once again using sniper 10 numbers. Wind angle tweaks may well be needed here. Try and adjust as accurately as you can. Very hard when you're adjusting on the slope there, but a decent chance for a hole in 1 here. Catches the rough nicely, and we just sneak that one in there for a hole in 1 on hole 5. Hole number 6, we're going to go with the extra mile once again. 4.5 top spin, no side spin, and we want the bullseye over that second rough line there to the right of the sand. If you've got a lower level extra mile, just stretch into overpower and find that position. You'll probably need to stretch out maybe half a ring because you've got 2 yards less power. Otherwise, extra mile 8 is at max. Adjust max plus 10, and then we are going to take our shot. Full overpower, slow needle, like I said. Extra mile 6 and 7, if you want to push up half a ring to compensate, then you can do, but it's not essential. But it will safeguard you not being in between clubs for the second shot. Drive distance here with a perfect ball is going to be around 405 yards. Second shot going with the Grizzly here. We want to add spin first, And we're going with 2 backspin and 1 left spin. And here it's important to look at the second bounce based on the result of my video here. It's about 2 green squares short of pin. I unfortunately lip out of this one, but for the adjustment we're playing true club distance, 10% elevation. So if you were at max with the Grizzly, play at max. If you are, say, 2 yards away from max, look at your plus yard numbers, you will deduct 4% slider. So it's 2% slider per yard away from max. Very unlucky here, just catching the left edge, so just aim a couple of clicks more to the right on hole 6 for your albatross. Hole number 7, very difficult, par 3. We're going to go with a navigator, no need for anything more expensive than that. 4.8 backspin, 1 bar side spin to the right, and we're setting up with the blue ring touching the rough. Bit hard to zoom in here because of the downhill approach, but you want the ball guide there pointing left of pin, as you could see on the video. Adjustment, max plus 35, power 2 numbers, and we're going to go with sniper 10 numbers as well. So max plus 35, power 2 settings. Perfect ball away here is going to have a good chance, even though this is a tricky par 3. We are just missing this to the right, so the power 2 settings on the notepad should correct that one, because I went with power 1 on the video. Hole 8, berserker time, and we're going with extra mile, 4.5 top spin, 1 bar side spin to the right, and we want here the red ring touching the second cut of rough on the right with extra mile 7 plus. With extra mile 7 you might need to stretch into overpower slightly, but try and replicate the position. Max plus 5, power 5 numbers, and I'm pushing up here 1, 2, 3, no, only 2 yards with extra mile 8. Extra mile 6 and 7 you will need to push up 4 yards. Extra mile 9, push up 1 yard. Max overpower, slower needle, hit perfect, and this one is going to bounce very nicely on the fairway. Make sure you hit perfect here though with the extra mile. Great balls could catch the rough. And then we're approaching the fringe, and you're going to play Enbringer School, 20% elevation from there for your eagle. Hole 9, no move target here, 4.5 top spin, 2 right spin. So make sure you load the hole with the extra mile and a power 3 ball. Max plus 10 is the adjustment here. Then we're going to push up. Extra mile 6 and 7, push up to max. Extra mile 8, push up to the top of plus 14. Extra mile 9 to the top of plus 13. Then I actually swap ball to a power 4, side spin 2, win 2, just to give myself a slower needle. But you don't have to do that. But with a Titan, it will be a bit shakier. Half a ball curl to the right and hit perfect here. Focus on hitting perfect here, because a great left will take you further away from the green for your second shot. But a perfect ball is going to get into the 400s. That's the goal here, around 408 yards. Second shot, look at the landing position here. That's what we're going to use for our adjustment. Red ring touching the rough line, and here I'm playing a no spin shot, I believe. So red ring touching the rough, no spin, and you want the ball guide just going to the pin. Then for plus 11 landing position with sniper 9, that will be plus 9 with sniper 10. I'm playing this one max, minus 5% elevation. 2.5% per yard if you have a different plus yard displayed. The good thing about using the power 4 ball as well as the slower needle, gives me room in case my drive is short. I don't need to stretch out and then push up after adjusting to find my position here. I've already got it safeguarded with a power 4, but it is possible with a Titan. Perfect ball away, catches the rough very nicely and tracks beautifully in for the albatross on hole 9. Thanks very much for watching this video here on the channel. If it has helped you in any way, please consider sharing it amongst your friends and clanmates in the game. Join us also on Facebook. Head over there, search for BK Golf Clash and join our free group. Loads of members there sharing shots. Free guides are posted, as well as loads of other great Golf Clash resources. So check us out there. You can join in the discussion and also leave feedback on the game in general. Finally, if you wish to help support the channel and keep the content free for everybody, please consider becoming a Patreon member. The link is in the video description down below. Good luck, see you soon, bye for now.